Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this evening's performance. Please take a moment now to ensure that all electronic equipment and cell phones are turned off for the duration of the performance. There will be an interval in tonight's performance. In the event of an emergency, please pay attention to your ushers. They will show you to the nearest designated evacuation point. Thanks for joining us this evening and enjoy the Shakespeare Revels.
It was a lover, and his love,
ain't not from him.
with a hay and a hoe, and a hay not in the
Bloody much. Damn it.
that all agree. Cause years did it pass. In springtime, the only pretty ring time.
Killed me.
John here at supper?
I saw him not.
How tartly that gentleman looks. I never can see him, but I'm heartburned an hour after.
He is of a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man that were made just in the halfway between him and Signor Benedict. The one is too like an image and says nothing. The other too much like my lady's eldest son, ever more tattling.
Then have Signor Benedict's tongue in Count John's mouth, and have Count John's melancholy in Signor Benedict's face.
With a good leg and a good foot, and money enough in his purse, such a man could win the heart of any woman in the world.
By my troth, thou wilt never get thee a husband if thou be so shrewd as thy tongue.
Ah, in fact, she is too shrewd.
Too shrewd is more than shrewd. I shall lessen God's sending that way. For it is said, God sends a shrewd cow short horns, but to a cow too shrewd, he sends none.
Oh, so by being too cursed, God will send you no horns.
Just if he send me no husband, for the which blessing I'm at him upon my knees every morning and evening. Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face. I had rather lie in the woolen.
You may light on a husband that hath no beard.
What should I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman? He that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that has no beard is less than a man. He that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I am not for him. Therefore I will even take sixpence in earnest of the beer ward and lead his apes into hell.
Well then go you into hell?
Nay, but to the gate, and there will the devil meet me like an old kobold with horns on his head, and say, Get you to heaven, Beatrice, get you to heaven. Here is no place for you, maids. And so deliver I up my apes, and away to St. Peter for the heavens. He shows me where the bachelors sit, and there live we as merry as the day is long.
Well, niece, I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Yes, faith. It is my cousin's duty to make courtesy and say, Father, as it please you. Control that, cousin. Let him be a handsome fellow, or else make another courtesy and say, Father, as it please me.
Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not will God make men of some other metal than of earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered with a pierce of valiant dust, to make an account of her life to a clod of wayward marl? No, uncle, I'll none. Adam's sons are my brethren, and truly I hold it a sin to match in my kindred.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
The fault will be in the music, cousin. If you be not wooed in good time, if the prince be too important, tell him there is measure in everything, and so dance out the answer. For hear me, hero, wooing, wedding, and repenting is as a Scottish jig, a measure, and a syncopace. The first is hot and hasty as a Scottish jig, as full as fantastical. Then the wedding, manly, modest, full of state and ancientry. And then comes repentance, and with his bad leg falls into the syncopace faster and faster until he sinks into his grave.
Oh, cousin, you apprehend passing shrewdly.
I have a good eye, uncle. I can see a church by daylight.
Well, what did you get like me?
Sir, not I, for your earth's sake, cry many ill qualities.
Which is one?
I say my prayers aloud.
I love you the better that Harris may cry amen.
God make me was a good dancer.
Amen.
God keep my sight once done is done. Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you should pardon me.
Nor will you not tell me who you are.
No, not now.
That I was disdainful, and that I had my good wit out of the 100 merry tales. Why, this was Signor Benedict that said so.
What's he?
I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, believe me.
Did he never make you laugh?
Ah, pray, what is he?
Why, he is the prince's jester, a very dull fool. His only gift is in devising impossible slanders. None but libertines delight in him, and even then the commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. For he both pleases men and angers them, and then they laugh at him and beat him. I'm sure he is in the fleece. I would he had boarded me.
Well, I know, gentlemen. I'll tell him what you say.
Do. We must follow the leaders.
Every good thing.
Nay, if they lead the ill, or into the next turning.
Ha! Ha! Alas, poor hurt fowl. Now will he creep into sedges? And that my Lady Beatrice should know me and not know me. The Prince's fool! Ha! It may be I go to that title because I am merry, yea, but so I'm apt to do myself wrong. I'm not so reputed. It is the base, the bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into her and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may.